This is Play NHL, a presentation of the Sports Crafters, airing on BOA.TV, and is an EA Sports NHL 15 simulation of what could happen in today's featured game of the National Hockey League.
If it's Saturday night, that means it's hockey night in the NHL. I am Eric Munter, Sports Crafter for EA Sports NHL 15. Join me for tonight's featured game of the National Hockey League. Here at the CONSOL Energy Center in Pittsburgh, where I, Eric Munter, will be playing as the host Penguins against the visiting New York Rangers in this continued rivalry between these two clubs. Back to McDonough. The feed out in front was worked away, and it's Rob Scuderi who skates it ahead to Chris Kunitz. Kunitz over to Pascal Dupuis. Dupuis, Pittsburgh trying to get a couple shots here early. Crosby, Scuderi. Scuderi shoots Lundqvist. Gloves that and played it off to Ryan McDonough. McDonough to St. Louis. Martin St. Louis over to Matt Zuccarello, who curls back. Feeds over to McDonough again. McDonough to Martin St. Louis. St. Louis guarded. Moves up, back over to McDonough. Feed in front. Shot went wide. They've glanced iron. Chris Kunitz. Kunitz is in over the line. Waits for help. Plays it across. Here's Crosby shooting, and a save off the blocker of Lundqvist. Crosby on the rebound. He scores! Sidney Crosby on the wraparound gives the Penguins the early 1-0 lead. Chris Kunitz and Rob Scuderi assist on Crosby's goal as he gets the better of Henrik Lundqvist on that one. And the hometown team leads the visiting Rangers 1-0. In offside are Pittsburgh. Is Pittsburgh. Grammatically correct would be the right way to go with that sentence. 10 minutes, 5 seconds into the opening frame. Neutral zone faceoff, won by the Rangers. John Moore has it, plays over to Klein. Klein leads to Moore. Dominic Moore in on the right side, holds up, feeds a shot, they score! New York comes right back and answers the Penguins' goal, tying the game at 1. Lee Stepniak set himself up in that mid-slot area, right where you got used to seeing Brett Hull set up for a ton of his goals, and blasted it past Marc-Andre Fleury on a good setup play. Puck free all the way down the ice. No icing. Boyle goes to the wall. Nearly lost it, but gained control. Works it ahead to Lombardi. Now onto the left side. It's Bork. Bork to Lombardi. Feeds it. Boyle shoots. He scores, but it's waved off. Goaltender interference penalty to Miller of the New York Rangers. So Pittsburgh will get the game's first power play with it tied at 1. To the left of Lundqvist. Penguins win the draw. Ehrhoff had the puck deflect all the way back out, and the Rangers are on a break. Here's Nash. He's hit by the shoulder, and now Bennett moving in. Bennett to Hornqvist. Dishes to Christopher Letang. Letang holding onto this puck. Over to Bennett. Slips wide. Penguins still, though, with possession. Letang over. Ehrhoff shoots. It's blocked. Taken by Hornqvist. Hornqvist looking for an open man. Found it. Malkin. Malkin couldn't tee it up. Taken and cleared to center and all the way down. Letang gets to the puck first. Around his goaltender, leads it to Hornqvist. Penguins looking to set back up in the offensive zone. Hornqvist over to Ehrhoff. Ehrhoff to Hornqvist again. Hornqvist. Ehrhoff. Letang. Time up on the penalty, and coming out of the box are the Rangers. Miller. Taken no back. It's Letang in onside. He's hit. Got the puck to Hornqvist, though. Hornqvist. Backside feed. Open man. Couldn't tee it up. Was Ehrhoff. Over to Evgeny Malkin. Malkin to Letang. Time ticking down the period. Shot through traffic. Got through. Was stopped by Lundqvist. Brassard works it to Stahl to Miller. Miller to Kreider. Jumps in, and that will do it for the first. We go to the intermission tied at 1. One team shooting at 100%, the other at 33. Rangers 1 for 1. Penguins 1 for 3. 4 shots have been taken in this hockey game. Goaltender's not faring too well. Open man in front. Good save by Fleury. His first of the night. And it was a challenging one. Chris Kunitz is into the zone. Dishes to Dupuis. Dupuis holds up. Dupuis. Girardi stolen away by Crosby. Crosby tried to work it in deeper for Dupuis, but turned it over. Step on for the Rangers. Moves up the left wing and dumps. Kunitz will get to it first for the Penguins. He plays it ahead to Sidney Crosby. Crosby with a leg up. He's away. Sidney Crosby in on Lundqvist. Lost it. Got it back. Goes down to Dupuis in front, and it's knocked ahead to Zuccarello. Fast-breaking chance for the Penguins there, but they didn't even get a shot on net. Hornquist for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Wingside feed, it's Evgeny Malkin. Malkin tees one up, and it goes wide. Taken back by the Rangers. Girardi behind his own net. Works it to Stepan. Leads Zuccarello. Zuccarello is hit along the line of the Penguins as he tried to gain entry. Could not. Hornquist now spins away from one. Towards Lundqvist. Good save there. Hornquist with a creative little entry. Brassard. Breaking feed. It's Kreider. Free lane to the net. Saved by Marc-Andre Fleury. Rangers in the offensive zone, and another save on the pad of Fleury. After not making a save in the first period, Fleury's had to make a couple big ones here in the second. Game still tied at 1. Penguins look to break out. Here's Paul Martin. Martin to Downey. Downey waits. His team changing. Has the puck. Feeds it across. Sutter! Couldn't get a handle on that. Lundqvist gathers it in and melts it down for the face-off. To the right of King Henrik. Penguins win it. Ehrhoff shoots. Blocked. More to more. Rangers moving out. Broken stick for a Penguin. Drop pass. Shot through traffic. Didn't get on goal. It's Ehrhoff without a stick. Taken by Como. Como to Adams. Under a minute to play here in the second. Big hit. Here's Marcel Goc. Goc, open man. Scores! Pittsburgh in the dying seconds. Blake Como. 2-1. With 4.8 to go in the second, Marcel Goc and Craig Adams team up
Scored by number 17.
to give Como the open backside lane, and he finished it off. 2-1, Penguins after 2. 5-4 shots on net through 2 periods of play in favor of the Penguins. The score also in favor of the Penguins by 1. It's 2-1. Feed over to Olli Mata as he breaks in. Mata takes a shot, saved by Lundqvist. Girardi tripped up, and a penalty to the Penguins. So New York will get its first power play of the night. Face off all the way down in Pittsburgh's end to the left of Marc-Andre Fleury. One to Mata, and he clears.
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty.
Lundqvist plays it around for Danny Boyle. Boyle, an off-season free agent signing from the Islanders, actually, as the Islanders traded for Boyle's rights from the San Jose Sharks. Puck cleared all the way down the ice. Lundqvist again comes out, sets up the play, plays it high off the glass, taken by Nash to McDonough. Rangers reset. Carl Hagelin. Hagelin to Stepan. High slot. Stepan to Hagelin. Open lane, they score! What a passing play! And Rick Nash finishes it off with a power play goal to tie the game at 2. Rick Nash from Carl Hagelin and Derek Stepan. And they team up to tie this hockey game at 2 on the power play. Big hit there by Moore. On Dupuis. Warp to Lombardi. Rangers looking to take a lead here in the third period. Tried to feed it out in front. And another penalty for interference coming to Pittsburgh. So the Rangers, who are 1 for 1 with 1 shot, you can't get much more perfect than that, go back to work. Face-off win to Boyle. Boyle, the feed, across, they score! It's another power play goal! It's Matt Zuccarello. 3-2 Rangers. Zuccarello, the second power play marker of the period for New York. Boyle and Brassard assist. And the Rangers put the pressure on the hometown team Penguins, who need now a goal to tie. Into the zone, the feed over. Hornquist, saved by Lundqvist. Good strong challenge of the glove by Lundqvist there. Marcel Goc squares to the left of King Henrik. Face-off won by the Penguins. Letang shoots, and it's blocked aside by Lundqvist. Held in at the line for a second. Paul Martin can't get it, though. Rangers break out Zuccarello to Stepan. Stepan to San Luis. San Luis, a shot, deflects wide off a stick. Here's Como, who has the second Penguin goal. Como to Craig Adams. Out of his reach. Adams, though, gets to it. Circles back out in the neutral zone, and now re-challenges. Here's Adams. Holds, puts the brakes on. Adams, the feed, open man, the point shot stopped by Lundqvist. And he will get the whistle for the face-off. 6 minutes, 27 seconds to go in regulation. Penguins needing a goal to tie this one up. They win the draw. Christian Ehrhoff shoots just wide of the net. Here's Bennett. Bennett finding an open teammate. It's Malkin. Malkin down low. Bennett again. Bennett to Malkin again. Over to the point. Here's Ehrhoff. Delay penalty. Shooting and a save off blocker of Lundqvist. And that will serve as the touch-up by Girardi. Interference to Ryan McDonough. So now, after a pair of goals on a power play from New York, the Penguins get their second power play of the night and will look to tie. Shot goes wide. Taken by Kreider, cleared to center.
16 minutes, 18 seconds.
Ehrhoff to Kunitz. They're in and offside. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in regulation. A minute 38 on the power play. Crosby squares in the neutral zone, loses the draw. Stahl plays over onto the wing. Rangers trying to get to it. Turned it over. Stahl, Kunitz. Now the Penguins are in. Kunitz away! Save made by Lundqvist. Girardi tries to clear. He can't, but the second attempt gets down the ice. Under a minute to go on the power play. Approaching 2.5 to go in regulation. Penguins break out. Chris Kunitz. They need to set up in the offensive end. Kunitz skating all around the Rangers. Kunitz, backside feed, open man, Crosby, he scores! Sidney Crosby! Power play goal, it's 3-3 here in the third. Sidney Crosby got himself open on the backside. Kunitz found him. Letang gets the second assist. And Crosby's second goal of the game ties it up at 3. Under a minute to play now. The power plays have come to life in this one here in the third. 3 power play goals, 2 from New York, 1 from Pittsburgh. And the Rangers are back on the attack. Here's McDonough. Back to the point. Girardi broke a stick on the shot. Down low, it's Stepan. Stepan in front, the feed. A delayed penalty coming up to Pittsburgh. San Luis, all the pressure in the world put on by the Rangers. Zuccarello, one move around a Penguin. Zuccarello, high slot, a feed. And it's touched up by Pittsburgh. Interference, the call. 31.4 to go in regulation. And the 2-for-2 two-shot New York power play goes back to work. Olemata to Adams. Adams curls in his own end dangerously, but gets it out. Adams is ahead. He shoots, and a save by Lundqvist. San Luis is hit hard. Zuccarello to McDonough. McDonough behind Lundqvist. Over to Matt Zuccarello again. Zuccarello to Martin San Luis. Dishes to Brassard. Brassard across. Zuccarello. Fended off, and the shot just goes wide of the stick side of Fleury. Ehrhoff will skate it out as time expires, and will go to overtime. Tied at 3. The game is tied at 3, and the New York Rangers begin overtime on the power play for another minute 22. Here's Sidney Crosby, though, shorthanded. Crosby's in! Tripped up! And a penalty coming up to New York to negate their power play. It's Ryan McDonough. Crosby wasn't in home free, that's why a penalty shot wasn't called. And Pittsburgh will gladly take that. Ehrhoff shoots and scores! Right off the win from Crosby's face-off draw. Pittsburgh defeats the Rangers in overtime, 4-3. Thank you for joining me for today's featured game. Be sure to subscribe and comment to let me know who your favorite team is and what game you'd like to see. Also, don't forget to go out and get EA Sports NHL 15 for your gaming console. And of course, be sure to join me for another game at another time.
The proceeding has been brought to you by EA Sports NHL 15. Catch all new simulations of featured games from Play NHL on the Sports Crafters, airing on www.boa.tv.